Okay, so here is, I thought, a really fun card. So you're going to want to look for the where it's sort of raised up. Oh, that one got a little dirty. I don't know what happened to that. Guess I'm putting something on the inside there to cover that up before I mail it. All right, so let's give that a good crease. This is our thick white cardstock. All right, we have a piece of Bumblebee, and because so much of it was going to be covered, I chose not to emboss it. And I'm not going to add adhesive yet either because we have this ribbon. So hold on a minute. Don't get crazy on me. Oh, I shouldn't get crazy on you, maybe. So we've got two pieces of, actually 3 pieces, excuse me, of designer series paper. 2 that have bigger dandelions and some that have those little puffy small dandelions. Now you might like the other side better. You might want to do 2 of this and the one dark. You know, it's completely up to you. What I thought I would do is go dark on either end and the light in the middle. I thought that looked really nice. But again, since these are the same, you could do that if you prefer. Okay? Because remember, it's your card. So you get to decide. And I've got a big smile on my face so that you know that it's all what you want to do. All right. There we go. There's that seal working again. So I often try and do the ends first so that I can kind of make them match and then kind of wiggle the middle one around till it seems to work. But if you have a good system, go right ahead. Do whatever works for you. Okay, so I'm going to try and have that be pretty good, I think. And then we'll sneak this one right in the middle. And those are going to be a little wider gaps, but that's okay. Oh, not quite ready for that to stick down yet. That's better. That looks good. Okay, so you could just put your ribbon across and anchor it in the back if you want. You could go way to one end and cut this little bit off and tie it around there. Or you could do what I often do and do what I call a cheater knot. So I'm going to try and keep my loop pretty big and tie this knot right out towards the end here. And so I'm just going to do, I think that was a square knot, which I learned in Girl Scouts about 1,000,000 years ago, except that I let it go. All right, let's try again. Come on. I'm trying to make sure that I've got plenty to go across the card because I think I gave you guys enough, but anyway. So we're going to just, there you are. Come on. I see you. There. And what I like to do is keep my pinkies in here, and I'm holding the 2 ends with my pointer and my thumb. Okay, and then I can just kind of wiggle that so it's a pretty knot, but it also has plenty of room. Now what you want to do is think about, where do you want this knot? Now you have a pretty big label piece. Okay, so what you may want to do is go to pretty close to one end. All right, so depending on whether you want your knot over here and you're greeting over here, or you're not over here and you're greeting over here. You want to trim, although I guess you could just flip it around. But you're going to want to go pretty close to one. If you want your bow, you're not right in the center. If you were, if you were making a card like that, you would go straight across, so you would have equal amounts. But we only need, see, you can just flip it around. And I just have enough. I just have enough to tuck those ends right around the back. Okay. All right. So we'll get, I can feel that adhesive back there. And whoops, I need to go just a little closer here. And I should be able to catch that. You know what? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I think that was the end that was supposed to go across. Oh yeah, that works better. There we go. All right, then let's get some more adhesive on here, and you can just put a little bit extra on there so that it doesn't come off. There we go. Put that on our card front, and then I'm going to clean up that little ribbon mess there. That doesn't look very pretty. That's pretty, but this needs to get a little cleaned up. There, that's much better. There we go. And we can, I think, try and make that come down just a little bit. All right. I think I was also thinking that this could be the sympathy card, and I chose kind of a big one there. That's kind of small. Let's go, even though it's birthday, let's just see if this, oh yes, this will. So this could be, instead of using a birthday greeting, we're going to just switch this out real quick. Another one from the Peaceful Moments set, wishing you every happiness this special day will bring. So whatever special day somebody's having, a birthday or, something else, whatever, doesn't matter. Oh, I think I brought Misty Moonlight. Do we want Misty Moonlight or do we want Mossy Meadow? I think I may want to play up the Mossy Meadow more. Let's do Mossy Meadow. I know, sometimes I have to think it through out loud. Sorry. All right. Now, if you didn't want to use your ribbon that way, you could have saved it, and you could have done your greeting way over at one end and just wrapped it around the other end, or tied a little bow and put it at one end. Totally up to you. So many options. I could probably do 4 different cards with every layout that I send to you guys during a 4-card class. I think I really could. Let's see, that was, I think we used that for pool party, so that's light enough. Let's give this a tiny bit of Mossy Meadow just to help highlight that stitching a little bit. I don't want to take it over. I just want to let you know it's there. And we'll just go along these edges a little bit. So just a small amount, and it makes such a big difference. So Stampin' sponges are definitely a little tool you want to have in your stash if you don't already. Okay, so let's grab some dimensionals, and I'm going to see if I have a different sheet of dimensionals, because those ones are giving me fits. So let's see, do I have some other ones? Oh, I have lots of edges on this one. Let's use the edges. Did you know you can do that? Some people throw these away, which, you know, I guess if you want to, you could, but I don't like to. I like to use them, especially on long skinny things like this. I like to use those edges up like that. And that, I think, helps support them. And then I've got one of these for the middle. So we've got lots of nice support when we put that on. And it will also do a little bit of double duty in helping the ribbon not to slide around. So that's always good too. Okay. So there we go. There, wishing you every happiness. There, just like that. Okay. So there we go. So thanks again for joining me this month. I enjoyed stamping with you. Thanks. Bye-bye.